Welcome back, Wolfpack. Verlis here to more Fan Fridays, and we got a Porygon 2. I've mentioned Porygon 2 quite a lot, how I feel about this Pokemon, and all of its crazy potential. Like, it's just a tanky Pokemon that can set up and do ridiculous amounts of damage, but it is going to be against a full team of Legendaries, so we're going to see how all of this ends up playing out. Porygon 2 in the Arceus. Don't know how that's really going to go, and since it is Arceus setting up that Swords Dance, probably not too well. If we think about it. So that's going to be Thunderbolt from the Porygon 2. Go try to do some damage to Arceus, but that's just not going to happen. We do get the Paralysis, though. That's pretty nice to have, except it is Lumberry. So we do have the normal type Arceus that we are going against, which means it's not going to be running a plate. And the opponent showing no respect whatsoever, setting up the double Swords Dance in the face right there. And hey, it turned into a double Thunder Wave as well. So that Arceus is staying paralyzed, but 120 on the hit points and defenses. Means that's going to be pretty insane, and he's going for the extreme speed sweep. It's what this looks like, but Porygon 2 surviving the +4 on that extreme speed. This is what I mean, this Pokemon's absurd, but isn't really going to be able to do too much else to Arceus. But we did get the status down, and we did get Arceus some damage on him. So now we're going into the Dragonite. Dragonite is going to be able to tank this one out, looks like, but we don't have to worry anyways because of the Paralysis. However, with that multi-scale, I don't think the extreme speed would have done it, and the Outrage is going to finish. So now Dragonite is sitting at a good amount of hit points. Well then, indeed. But that's going to be Jirachi, and with that Outrage, yeah, Dragonite's kind of in some problems right now. So we're going to see, that's the Thunder Wave. That's going to be Paralysis. Oh, Lumberry on Dragonite. No one's getting paralyzed this game, but locked into that Outrage, and Jirachi is a Steel-type Pokemon, so we're not going to see too much damage. Yeah, not very effective, and it is a pretty tanky Pokemon as well, with the hundreds in defenses and hit points. So that Thunder Wave going to slow down Dragonite, but might be able to make something happen. Does fight through that, doesn't get paralyzed this turn, lands the Outrage onto the opponent. One more. That's all it's going to take. It's just going to take one more. However, when we think about it, Dragonite's not going anywhere. Jirachi has that Serene Grace. Iron Head into Paralysis. That's a 60% chance to flinch. That's going to be another 60% chance to flinch. Oh, and we get a critical. No, I thought that was a critical hit. That looks like much more damage. And it does get through the confusion, does get through the Paralysis, lands that Outrage. Oh, man, I would have not seen that coming. I thought this was going to be the ultimate shutdown by the Jirachi. But does pay off right there. And now it's going to be Dragonite versus the Rayquaza. Not sure how to feel about that one because, yeah, with the Wish being granted, all the Dragon-type damage that can come onto the Dragonite, Dragonite's multi-scale being broken and paralyzed, he doesn't stand a chance. So we're going to see how this ends up playing out. The Delta Stream into Dragonite, don't really think that's going to make much happen, but going straight into that Dragon's Ascent for his much, well, not as much damage. Like, if he had Dragon Claw, that'd still probably be super mounts. But anyway, Dragon's Ascent going to be ridiculous damage and finishing off the Dragonite just like that, but costing defenses. And now we're going to get into a matchup. I'm not sure if this matchup has ever happened before. Because, I mean, that's going to be Golem. Now, Golem in this situation is probably one of the best Pokemon to have in it, like, when you set it up like this. So, Golem, ooh, never mind. I thought he was going to be able to tank that up a little better being a full defensive tank. But the Outrage, you know, Life Orb, Mega Rayquaza going to be too much. And going straight into the Stone Edge. But it worked. What? That's a thing? That's a thing, apparently. So, oh yeah, after the defense drop from the Dragon's Ascent, right. So Life Orb damage plus the defense drop means that super effective damage from the Stone Edge, yeah, you can use Golem to check a Mega Rayquaza, apparently. I thought Golem was going to tank it up a bit better. Wow, okay. So Mega Rayquaza's damage getting stopped out by that Sturdy and just turning into something very unexpected. Like those three Pokemon versus those three Pokemon. Just think about it. So if you guys enjoy the video, and I hope you all have, well, you don't get to have a nice day just yet. This is how Fan Fridays works. We got two more. I'm going to say to watch the next one, and then you get to have a good day at the end of it.